Dawson Rider Review.
Hey YouTube, Dawson Rider here with a review of the Silver Ranger training set from Power Rangers Super Megaforce. So like before with the Red Ranger one, this is essentially like a little pack, variety pack for kids, and I guess for collectors too, depending on what you want out of it. This one is a Toys R Us exclusive as it comes with a lot of stuff, but what you get with it is a mask, a special sort of translucent-ish Silver Ranger key, you get the Silver Ranger Morpher, and you get a little buckle for the key, and you get the Super Silver Spear in blaster mode. Alright, so let's just go ahead and jump right in with the mask. That's pretty typical of the mask. You have no visor right here, which I always find to be pretty annoying. I've mentioned this several times before, but you know, back in the day when they used to have these, or even just ones for the kids' mask, they'd at least have a visor with maybe some little slats in there so you could see. And even that would have been cool. I think that without the visor, it just kind of takes away from what a Power Rangers helmet looks like. Especially with this one, it could have had a really cool colored visor because of what his helmet looks like. So it's really lame. But it is a hard plastic. It's not like flimsy or anything. And other than the visor not being there, it's not terrible looking. It's mainly for kids, you know. But if it had a visor, it could make a really cool, you know, hang on the wall display piece. I think even Robo Knights last year had like the visor in it. So it's just disappointing that they don't have that. Because, like I said, that could actually make a pretty neat display piece. As for this is pretty much the same exact thing you got in the Red Ranger training set if you got it. Just a little buckle for the key, as you can see here, it would latch onto your belt. It's pretty shiny and actually looks pretty decent. As you can see, it's just very, very shiny. There's a little silhouette there, and then you just flip this around and this is where a key will go. So just take silver and place him in there, and not awkwardly, and then you can hide it in there if he can put his arms down, and then you're like, oh look, a key. So yeah, this is pretty much identical to the one you got before. Speaking of identical, the Silver Ranger Morpher here is identical to the one that you can buy individually that I've already reviewed. I'll go over the sounds again just to do it, but it is identical to it. So my opinions on this are pretty much the same. I actually think it's not that bad of a Morpher for the price point it's made at, with some show accurate sounds, but everybody else in the world pretty much thinks it's the second coming of the devil. But yeah, let's go ahead and just show it. Put the Ranger key in, and it says I'm going legendary, and then if you press this button, you get its Morphin time, and Legendary Ranger mode, in succession. Pull it out, it'll make that noise. You can put that in, and it'll just make that noise. And this has no key read or anything. It's all activated by that button. And then, once again, when you put this or any other key in here, it doesn't do anything, but there is a slot available. So yeah, the same exact Morpher as my Silver Morpher review. And now, since we've been taking a look at it, here is the key that it comes with, a Super Mega Silver key. Here it is in comparison to the regular one that comes with this Morpher. As you can see, this one's a shiny, more silver accurate one, and this one's sort of a translucent, almost crystal-like version of it. So it is a different key, which is nice. And overall, it looks decent. There's key mode right here. You got like the silver here, the little barcode. We'll take a look what it does in the Legendary Morpher, just to show you. So, Legendary Morpher time.
Super Megaforce. Silver.
Super Megaforce Silver. And then it repeats again. It doesn't even have the communicator beep. But so that is what it does. Nothing really spectacular. Alright, and now we have the Super Mega Spear in gun mode. Now, it is not impressive at all. In fact, it's pretty pathetic. The Spear toy from this line was pathetic, and it didn't even have a mode like this. I think it's neat that they gave you another way to get it, but overall it's pretty crappy. I mean, it's just primarily the same two colors and the orange thing. There's no effects or anything. You got rubbery plastic here. It feels like one of the cheaper ones you get with like a Halloween costume. It does have a key slot there, as you can see. And you can put the key in it, but it doesn't do anything. So you can put it in there and it sort of makes a locking noise, but that's it. You can't turn it. There's no electronics in it, so yeah, it's pretty bad. But overall, this set really isn't anything special. The only reason I would recommend it is maybe for kids it could be a little fun, but I still think that they could make it more fun for kids. And then the only other way I would recommend it is if you really wanted this extra key and some sort of crappy representation of this. And then you just can get this as your version of the silver Morpher, but then you wouldn't get this regular key. So honestly, unless you really, really want this crappy rendition and all these little extras, I really can't recommend it. Even for kids, although it's got some fun stuff like, you know, the Morpher and whatnot, I feel like they could make these a little better. Like, I know they can't get around having the orange thing on this, but they could have made this cooler. Maybe have the little basic electronics like some of the Super Mega Blasters and stuff had. I don't know, it's just kind of overall a bad set and not really worth it. But anyway, that's about it. Until next time, make sure you check out the Crazy Podcast at WritersRangersRambles.com. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, it's Dawson Ryder, signing out.